This is wild. Instagram be wild sometimes. But anyways, the video. This video it's been requested by many of my friends that I make this video and just kind of put this out into the world. I don't speak about this too much on social media. So it's kind of gonna be like my first time speaking on this one, and I'm excited. It's an analogy that I have created, and it's about life, like in broad terms, life. And it's the analogy of the garden or gardens of life. And it basically goes like this, that how I personally view life is just a series of gardens. So we have, like our relationship garden, our career garden, our health and fitness garden, our education garden, self-love, spiritual, so on and so forth. Like all these different topics of life, different areas of our life that we live and we have to grow in order to become a well-rounded person. These are all gardens, their own garden. And I'm a Libra, so I strive for balance and harmony in everything in my life. So I try to like have harmony in all my gardens. I try to water my education garden by reading and learning and studying great influential people, and just constantly sharpening my saw. I try to water my relationship garden and be open and communicative and keep in touch with people that I care about, and like my health and fitness garden, go to the gym, eat healthy, what you get the point. Throughout my life, I've learned and seen firsthand some people who just live in one or two gardens heavily, and how doing that can really fuck your life up, like the rest of your life. And for example, like I've seen people put so much time and effort into their career garden, and never not working, always hustling, just they're always talking about business, or they'll miss your phone call and won't return your call and won't hang out with you, or their family, or because they're just always working. And I've been guilty of it in some aspects. Of course, I'm aware to see that. But I'm speaking about like to the point where like you're trying to get this person to just sit down for a conversation and they're just blowing you off because they got work. And it's like, if that's their shtick, then it's like mazel tov. That's cool. Like if that's what you want to do, that's cool. But I've seen like old heads where they sit down with me and they're like, yo man, like I lost a lot of great people in my life because I just focused on getting money. There's no joy in that because there's no one to spend it with. You feel me? So like I know, like personally for me, from seeing that, hearing that and everything, like I don't want to sacrifice my relationships or sacrifice my health or my education or my spiritual connection just for some money, just for a career and everything. So I'm like, bet I learned from that. Like I'm not gonna do that. You feel me? Because I think we all know some people who be working so hard that they neglect their health. They haven't worked out in 3 months. Or they neglect their friendships or their family members or their significant other and everything. It's like, what kind of life is that? Or what about like the opposite end? Like what if you spend so much time learning and spending so much time in your education garden that you neglect like your career and you never really put anything to use? You're just always learning. You just become this like nucleus of information, but you never actually execute anything. I know people like that. And just like a garden, you can plant beautiful things, plant these seeds of intention and ideas and growth and everything, but also like seeds can be planted that are not good. And then they become weeds, and these weeds can spread if you're neglecting them. You feel me? So like, I believe like you got to pull the weeds out when they pop up so they don't spread. And if over here in my health and fitness garden and everything, like if I'm planting these ideas that I'm like not good enough and I don't look good and I'm comparing myself to other guys and like their fitness level and everything, like these are just a bunch of weeds, and now my garden's gonna be full of weeds. Girls are the same way. Like, I have a ton of friends that are girls that, they admit to me that they're scrolling on social media. They see a beautiful fit girl and everything, or like what society says is a beautiful fit girl, and they compare themselves and they feel bad. And, now their garden's full of weeds. And it's terrible. So we got to be careful what we're planting in our gardens, in these mental gardens of our life. sometimes you can be watering a dead garden. Specifically, like for relationships, I've seen it with some close friends of mine who, you know, let's say like they're dating someone for 3 months and this person's like not really reciprocating the energy like they're putting in, and it's like they come to me, they're like, Zannelli, what's going on, man? Like why isn't this girl feeling me, or why is this guy acting this way? And I'm like, yo, it sounds like you're watering a dead garden, my G. Like, it's like, yo, when's the last time you worked out, bro? And it's like, fuck, it's been a minute. You're neglecting your health garden. So like you're turning your back on all these other gardens because you're putting so much attention here that like these other ones are gonna die too, and then you're gonna find yourself like with a bunch of dead gardens. Feel me? Yeah, I don't know. That's my analogy of the gardens of life, and it's helped people. It's helped me. It's just my perspective, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching this video. It's just another version of my car talks, with just in front of some fancy lights and a fancy camera. I'm still just gonna try to keep it just real raw, transparent, and hopefully these ideas spread.